L'année est 1987. Mike Tyson est le nouveau phénomène de la boxe mondiale. À 21 ans, c'est un ouragan que personne n'a encore réussi à arrêter. Avec une série dévastatrice, Tyson accumule les KO spectaculaires et commence à semer la peur dans toute la division des poids lourds. Face à lui, un adversaire particulier, Tony Tucker, champion de la Fédération internationale de boxe FIB. Grand, technique, invaincu, connu pour sa résistance et sa discipline. Avant le combat, il avait juré de tuer Mike Tyson, d'arrêter son ascension fulgurante et de prouver que son règne n'était pas invincible. Mais ce qui allait se passer ce soir-là surprendrait tout le monde. 1er août 1987. Les lumières du Hilton de Las Vegas s'allument. Le public est au bord de son siège. Tyson gélit dès la première seconde. Bas, compact, se balançant de gauche à droite, cherchant à entrer dans la distance. Tony Tucker, beaucoup plus grand, utilise son long jab pour le maintenir à distance. Un long coup de droite surprend Tyson et l'oblige à s'ajuster un instant. Tyson ne s'arrête pas. Il se faufile avec une droite explosive au corps qui force Tucker à reculer. Il le poursuit, connecte un crochet au foie, puis un autre au visage. Tucker se replie avec sang-froid. Premier round tendu, avec Tyson qui marque son territoire.
That was a good right hand by Tucker. That might have been the best shot that Mike Tyson has ever taken right there. Tucker said when we talked to him, he said, I'm not worried about what he's going to do to me, I'm worried about what I'm going to do to him. That's confidence. Another right hand. And another right hand by Tucker. That was a left hand by Tyson. You know what's happening? Every time Mike reaches in, Tony comes with the right hand, a counter right hand. Here we go. Again, a right hand, but he took a right from Tyson. And another big right by Mike Tyson. Did a very good first round for both men, and particularly for Tucker. And a great left hand at the bell by Tyson. Well, Tony Tucker is a 10-1 underdog. He wasn't 10-1 in that round.
Tucker tente d'imposer son allonge. Il lance des jabs constants, certains touchent, d'autres sont esquivés par Tyson avec des mouvements de buste. Mais quand Tyson entre à l'intérieur, c'est avec puissance. Crochet après crochet au corps. Tucker commence à s'agripper pour éviter le châtiment. L'arbitre intervient à plusieurs reprises. Tyson frappe en bas, frappe en haut, cherchant à ouvrir la garde. Tucker répond avec une longue droite qui rappelle qu'il reste dangereux. Tyson serre la mâchoire, concentré.
You know, Ray, I harken back to your fight with Marvin Hagler, where after the first round, there was no question in my mind, at least, that your confidence just really surged, and you have to think the same thing about Tony Tucker. He's using his height, his reach. Good body shot by Tyson. That's exactly what Kevin Rooney was telling him to do in the corner. Nice change. Tyson's trying to slow Tucker down by body shot. Two good jabs. That was a good example. That uppercut was going to do the job over and over again. That was a left hand by Tyson, but it did not appear to hurt Tucker.
Tyson commence à trouver son rythme. Ses combinaisons sont brutales. Double crochet au corps, uppercut au visage. Tucker encaisse, mais chaque impact le secoue. Le public rugit, incrédule de voir le champion invaincu encore debout. Tyson le coince contre les cordes, enchaîne 3 coups d'affilée. Tucker répond avec des jabs pour reprendre de l'air, mais sa garde commence à s'ouvrir. Tyson est à la chasse.
There was a good right hand again by Tucker. In close, catching Tyson on the way in. He's finished with the left hook there. What's allowing Tony Tucker to get that hook and that uppercut in? What's happening is the lateral movement that Tucker has, his jab, he's catching Mike as Mike's born and what's coming in with his head. The uppercut has been doing a tremendous and very effective job here. That was a good left hand, and that staggered Tony Tucker. Crowd booing the tactics of Tony Tucker, but I'm not sure you don't disagree with those. I don't disagree at all because Tony's been tying his man up. There was a good right hand by Tucker again. But they're uppercuts, Barry. You notice they're uppercuts. There has to be concern now in Tyson's corner. This is the most competitive fight he has ever been.
L'usure commence à se faire sentir. Tyson continue de lancer des rafales de coups, tandis que Tucker a recours au clinch pour ralentir la tempête. L'arbitre l'avertit de nouveau. Tyson entre avec une droite qui secoue Tucker. Le public explose. Tucker reste debout, recule, revient au centre avec le jab comme bouclier. Tyson martèle le corps avec férocité. Le round se termine avec Tyson qui impose son terrain.
This is what Tyson wanted. He wanted Tucker to stand there and exchange punch for punch. In this case, normally, Tyson comes out on top. Get him up, Tucker, come on! Take it downstairs sometime. He needs to throw a jab downstairs, bring it back up to the head. There's a right hand again by Tyson, but Tucker appears unhurt again. Definitely has his legs back under him after being hurt earlier in this round. Good shot. And Tyson with another left hand. Tyson has settled down in that round, going for a long fight now. Now he knows he just has to fight him, hit him, and if the knockout comes, it comes.
La pression de Tyson est étouffante. Tucker recule, pivote, s'agrippe de nouveau. Tyson enchaîne les combinaisons. Crochet, uppercut, direct. Le visage de Tucker commence à se marquer sous les coups. Tyson, patient mais impitoyable, le pousse dans les coins, frappe au corps, remonte au visage. Tucker répond avec des coups longs pour ne pas rester piégé. Tyson va chercher la rupture.
Tyson got the better of that exchange. I noticed that Tony Tucker's left hand is starting to jump. That could be very, very inviting for a counter right hand. A lead on right. There's the left hook. By Tyson. We have to see more combinations if you want to get Tucker and get him out of there. I think Tucker, on the other hand, is fighting a superb job. He's doing a superb job. There was a right hand by Tyson. You get the fifth.
Tucker est déjà touché. Chaque entrée de Tyson est une explosion. Mais le champion grand format refuse de céder. Tyson connecte une droite brutale qui fait vaciller Tucker pendant une seconde. Tucker s'appuie sur les cordes, revient avec le jab comme bouée de sauvetage. Tyson le punit avec 2 crochets supplémentaires au corps. L'arbitre observe de près. La tension monte, la fin semble proche.
Right hand by Tyson back Tucker up. And what Mike has to do is move to his left to cut his man off. Tyson looks right now like he's in it for the long haul here. And there was a big right hand. Tucker says, no, I'm not hurt. I've always found that to mean I'm hurt. And he took another right hand, got cute, and paid the price. I think he's watched my fight before. Yeah, I think he has too. I think his timing is not as good as yours. Let's take a look at that right hand that Mike Tyson got in. There you see him use the left hand just as a way to get in and then firing the right behind it. Now this is good fighting now that he's settled down. The great fighters don't go out looking for a quick knockout. The great fighters go out and fight. And when the opportunity for the big punch comes in, they take...
Tyson reste féroce. Tucker respire avec difficulté, mais continue de lancer son jab, essayant de maintenir la distance. Tyson frappe avec tout. Direct, crochet, uppercut. Tucker s'agrippe, survit, résiste. Le public est impressionné par la dureté de l'échange. Tyson n'arrête pas d'attaquer, mais le KO n'arrive pas.
Tyson, of course, a banger. But His jab does allow him to work in. But there was a rumor about Tucker's right hand, that he had injured his right hand, and that's why he backed off training for the last few days. That was 3 consecutive left hooks thrown by Tony Tucker. You don't see that from a big man. Not in the heavyweight. They don't throw those kind of punches. Once again, Tucker trying to get cute, and again getting the worst of it, and still mugging with Tyson, which brings the crowd alive. Well, when you do that, and I know from experience because I invented it, you got to be very careful because you're so vulnerable for a counterpunch.
La fatigue devient évidente. Tyson continue de presser, même si le rythme devient plus calculé. Tucker se déplace lentement, lance des jabs pour le maintenir à distance. Tyson connecte un uppercut qui secoue Tucker. Le géant recule, se couvre haut, encaisse. Le public est au bord de son siège. Personne ne comprend comment il tient encore debout. Tyson le coince, martèle le corps, mais la cloche sauve encore Tucker.
Mike Tyson because he's doing combination again. Well, in a fight of this intensity, this magnitude, when you're fighting, you really don't feel it because those drillers going, and you don't feel the pain. He did throw a right uppercut there, which missed. His knee seemed to buckle for a second. Right hand up on the top of the head.
Tyson entre déterminé. Il ne veut pas laisser filer le combat. Tucker recule, la garde haute, s'agrippant chaque fois que la pression devient maximale. Tyson lance des combinaisons furieuses, mais Tucker les absorbe avec des jambes lourdes. L'arbitre les sépare encore et encore. Tyson connecte un crochet brutal au visage. Tucker répond avec un long jab défiant. Tyson le fixe. Le round se ferme dans une tension pure.
Tyson's getting off quicker with his jab now. A good, short, strong, fast left jab of Mike Tyson.
La pression ne faiblit pas. Tyson poursuit, coupe le ring, déchaîne des coups au corps et au visage. Tucker parvient à peine à maintenir la distance avec le jab et le clinch. Tyson le plaque contre les cordes, lance des rafales sans s'arrêter. Tucker encaisse, blessé mais toujours debout. Le public rugit, le combat est toujours vivant.
Mike Tyson has been in charge of the fight. He has been the aggressive. Mike has not been able to land the kind of punches we've seen in the past. And the reason for that is because of the way that Tony Tucker is approaching and has approached this fight. All right. He needs to throw a little short jab, then step. Like that. Short jab, then step in. Get close. Now come. There it was. That's what you have to do. This jab will get him closer to the taller man, Tucker, and then he can throw his punches. Once again, though, you see what's happening here. Then he gets there. Now he's not following Tucker. Now he's inside again. The jab, once again, is effective.
L'usure est totale. Tyson continue d'entrer avec des combinaisons courtes, cherchant la rupture finale. Tucker, épuisé, s'appuie sur sa taille et s'agrippe pour survivre. Tyson connecte solidement au corps, puis remonte au visage. L'arbitre observe chaque échange. La tension demeure, le moindre coup peut tout changer.
Just check out Tony Tucker. He's a man of confidence.
Dernier round. Tyson sort comme une tempête finale. Il frappe de toutes ses forces. Corps, visage, combinaison rapide. Tucker tient à peine, se couvre, s'agrippe, se cache derrière ses longs bras. Tyson le plaque contre les cordes, déchaîne ses coups sans relâche. Tucker, miraculeusement, tient jusqu'à la cloche finale.
Crowd getting a little tired of that. Tucker seems to be fighting the kind of fight that he thinks he's winning. There was a big left hand. Tucker says, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. Finishing with a flourish. And so is Tucker. Great finish. It's over. Well, Tony Tucker talked the talk and walked the walk.